66 million years ago, the Earth woke up to her final morning. The oceans full with life, and colossal creatures ruled the land, the seas, and the skies. Life had reached its peak, powerful, diverse, seemingly invincible. But even the most perfect world can be destroyed. Far away beyond the blue sky, in the frozen dark of space, something ancient was moving. A fragment of rock, 10 kilometers wide, older than the Earth itself, on a collision course with destiny. At 70,000 kilometers per hour, 3 times faster than a bullet, it entered the atmosphere, brighter than 1,000 suns. In a single heartbeat, the planet trembled to its core. The asteroid struck the Yucatan Peninsula with the force of 10 billion atomic bombs. The ground liquefied beneath it. Everything within 1,000 kilometers was instantly erased. Shockwaves circled the planet within minutes, triggering earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. For 20 minutes, the entire surface of the Earth glowed hotter than molten metal. And then, silence. Dust and ash rose high into the atmosphere, blocking the sun for more than a decade. The world froze, and silence deepened. Oceans froze solid, and life went still. Within only a few years, 75% of all species were gone. The age of dinosaurs ended. But not everything died. Crocodiles slipped into rivers, surviving months without food. Birds cracked open the last remaining seeds, and deep underground, tiny mammals hide in the shadows, feeding on roots, insects, and hope. They survived not by strength, but by silence, by waiting for the light to return. And from them, our story would one day begin. But what if it happened again? What if the same asteroid, the same size, the same speed, struck Earth today? Would we survive, or would we vanish? Just like they did. Far out in the black void of space, a new object appears. At first, it's just a small speck of light in a telescope. Impact probability 100%. Time to impact 5 days. We are not ready for what's coming. The world descends into chaos.
Urgent news regarding a giant asteroid. It is now confirmed to be on a direct collision course with Earth.
Evacuations begin and fail. Millions look for safety underground, but most will never escape what's coming. Humanity stands at the edge of its own extinction. a handful of humans watch from afar. From a base on the moon, a few people look down at the blue planet below, unsure if they would ever return. In an instant, Central America and the southern United States disappear. Cities vaporize, the ground liquefies, 100 million people die in seconds. The sound of the impact alone would rupture lungs 1,500 kilometers away. Minutes later, earthquakes stronger than any in human history tear through the planet. Tsunamis, more than 100 meters high, race across the oceans, drowning cities hundreds of kilometers inland. Billions die before they even know what's happening. Molten debris rains from the sky. For 20 minutes, Earth becomes a fireball. Then, once again, silence. Billions are dead. The sun disappears behind a wall of dust and smoke. Within days, global temperatures drop below freezing. A few who survive wander through a world of ash and ice. Civilization as we know it comes to an end. Those who make it underground find themselves trapped in a new ice age. In Switzerland, millions hide in fallout bunkers. In Turkey and Iran, ancient cities like Derinkuyu and Nushabad fill with desperate refugees. But as months turn to years, filters fail and water runs out. Only the most advanced bunkers, secret government complexes and fortresses of the rich remain operational. Deep beneath the mountains, their reactors still operate. A few thousand humans survive, while billions above them freeze. Years pass, but the sun does not return. Famine becomes humans' final enemy. Those who survive rely on mushrooms, algae, and insects. Without light, nothing grows. Even underground, hope fades. Humanity becomes a shadow beneath the ice, a ghost of what it once was. But nature endures what we cannot. The dust begins to settle. Sunlight, weak and golden, touches the frozen world once again. The ice begins to melt, rivers flow, forests bloom with new life. The dinosaurs ruled for over 165 million years. We've ruled for less than one. They believed their world would last forever. We believe the same. And somewhere, another rock is already on its way. NASA's missions proved that we can deflect an asteroid if we see it coming in time. But not every threat can be seen. Not every rock belongs to our solar system. And when it comes, the question will not be if we will stop it, but if we can.